Yes, Sunny Bonani, hello. Okay, I need to give produce, and then give videographer, and then give script writer, and then give stylist. So nje, kuningi okwenzakalayo. So kuyavela lapho ukuthi I need some sort of assistance. Ahlahle ngifuna ukuba comfortable because kade ngangigcina kube ngazathi nje sihleli siyaxoxa indaba, you know, siyayikhulumela. Sanibonani, hello. Welcome back. I know you like that. Okay guys, now let me get into it. Let me be serious. Bash me. You got 5 seconds to go. Like, show me going to go show inconsistent. I'm so sorry. No, I really am. I have been so inconsistent and I hate that about myself. Like, guys, when I tell you I've got a problem, but you know what's great about this problem is I've recognized it. Like, it's only up from here. Hey, Nina. Anyways, I can start absolutely anything. I can do. I was saying, ukala for me is so easy. Oh, guys, ukala for me is so easy. I can start absolutely anything, like business, anything. What's in break? I don't know if it's a demon or corner or mamuang something or losing momentum is like my biggest struggles, my biggest fights, and I hate that about myself. So this is what has been happening. Besides like everything else, I feel like I'm at an age where I should be able to focus. Like if there's something in me that is like very detrimental to my health or that is emotionally draining, I should still be able to be like, girl, like, you know, I just feel like singing Dala and those things shouldn't really be a big factor in my life. But muntu and it happens. So I was overthinking this whole process in my head, thinking about like the setup that I wanted, and I found the perfect one. I love this black couch type of thing, and this is just gonna be the look from now on. Ever since I did the episode with Ayanda, I just like that background and I just like that setup, and I just decided, this is what I'm gonna stick to, and I love it. Even today it works. So I do have a couple of episodes that I shot that were not in this background and I hated them. So I don't know if it's a poster or I'm just gonna redo them in this background. So one of where was Kati. Hopefully I'm back for live. I will be doing an episode every second week for 2 months. And then after that, I want to do one every week. Because I don't want to, like, I'm going to, what do you call it? Force myself or like me, give a pressure. I don't want to pressure myself into doing something. As you would say, level. I want to take it one step at a time. So today I want to address a couple of things, okay? I went on my friend's podcast and it was called Things We Don't Talk About, and I was a guest there. The first one we did was about intimacy, and I got some backlash on the answers that I gave on that podcast, and I'm here to clear the air. Like, let's clear the air about the intimacy one. Basically was that I'm promoting ubufebe. So I promoting fair because I was like encouraging the young ladies to date. You know, that's what I said on the podcast. I'm like, date before Shade. And apparently that's a form of encouraging fair. And when I said that, I was saying, Wuti, based on my life experience and my observations, obviously impulses are fun. So whatever I say here is based on my life experience and my life observations, and what I've seen is that a lot of young people will marry the first man that says wants to marry them without like having explored other options. And when I say explore, I'm not saying go around and hoe and fuck every single man that you meet and every single man that wants to fuck you. No, what I'm saying is Meet people, learn yourself and what you love in a relationship, even outside of men, before you settle with the first guy that wants to marry you. And when I say date, I meant like try to date and give yourself options before you marry the first guy that says they want to marry you. Because let's be realistic, guys. Like, I can entertain, you know what I mean? Like, if you are meant to get married, I personally believe that uzo shada, regardless of whether ujolile or wanga joli, understand? So for me, when I said that, I wasn't saying hope, but I was saying, Guti, let it be an option for women as well to have gone on dates and have experienced other men before and then before being deemed as wifey, and let that be something that we are okay with. Let's normalize that being okay. Like, it's okay for women to date, guys. It's okay for women to explore and understand what they like, because to be fair, you only learn through people and through experiences. That's how I look at life. So when I said people must go out there and explore, I was saying go out there and learn different things. And you can only learn if you meet new people, talk to new people, go to new environments. Imagine, let's make a typical example. Imagine usisinje okhulele mnambithi or hlala nje mnambithi your whole life. You meet a man emnambithi. This man you were together sefuna ukushada emnambithi. All you know is umnambithi. Okay, guys, I'm from Mnambithi, so I'm using an example, okay, because I don't want backlash and that one. But this is just an example. You haven't had the opportunity to go out there and see what's out there because you don't know what you like besides what you've seen and what you've been prone to in life. You know what I mean? So all I was saying in that episode was I want women to know that it's okay for them to want to explore, be selfish, ngawe, like go to other cities, leave the country. You don't even know what's out there in life except for this one person. But I would love for women to have the opportunity to explore and to be single before bashade. That's what I was saying. Go hiking, go bungee jumping, go backpacking with your friends, go to the casino. Girl, go to the strip club, go to the club, do things that you wouldn't normally do, you know, and then you will know it's okay. I don't like this. I like this. I don't like this. I like this. Leave a little, and then you can say, I feel like if I were to get married, I can say, there's nothing that I feel like personally I missed out on except for like traveling internationally more than what I already have done. So for me, I know I'm settling down. I will be settling down because it's something that I desire to, something that I chose to do, and it's something that I'm okay with doing at the time because I'm not missing out on anything. And also, guys, let's not lie. Like, being a wife restricts you. You know, there's certain things you can't do. It's not even things that are spoken about. Like, you guys are really talk. Like, we are talking. So I was just saying, before live life. You know. Okay, so I did that. I did another episode of things we don't talk about, and this one was about questions that men had females. So like the men would send in questions and then we were to answer them, you know. And I was being a little bit controversial, but I feel like if we're in a panel of a group of people and in a podcasting is almost like a debate, you know, we can't all have the same answers. I just thought that I would bring in some spice, and I think I might have been a little bit spicy, but I got backlash because I said that his money is my money. A question about like men's money being our money, but my money is my money, and then I said it was in the Bible. I was joking, guys. Bengala, like, take a joke. I was joking, and it was for the fun of it. But I feel like it's an unwritten law in my experiences. I have been blessed enough to go see. If I'm around men, for example, if I'm around men and we're doing stuff, even if it's my friends, because also I have a lot of guy friends, so. Even if it's my friends, like, I have been privileged enough to know if I'm around them, my purse bank card does not exist, you know. It's not something that I've been taught, or it's just something that I'm taken care of. through and through. Like, no, I was saying pie. Oh, I'm going to pie. You understand? So I was just like, it's an unwritten law. And in my head at the time, I was like, surely it's in the Bible, because, like I said, my life experience has shown me that my daughter, oh, as a woman, I'll okay. Fortunately, it's just the way of life, and I think a lot of people were taking that as saying, "Good to know you shouldn't." I didn't say that. I'm not saying I've never paid for a man. I have. I've paid for certain things. Like there's times where I'm just like, okay, like let's say we can't like let's say moto and I'm petty phone la, but like our friend, it's okay. Got a tap. Oh, but no, it's your birthday. I got this meal. I got you. You know what I mean? Like being a promote guys, my level fan all the hours. But if to each its own, I cannot expect everybody to understand my logic and my sense of thinking and just my lived experiences. And I'm not going to explain myself over and over again to people because there's no point. You know what I mean? And it's okay. And I realized that not everybody's gonna understand you, and not everybody wants to understand you. There's a lot of people that I realized, for me especially, men, they just want to misunderstand me, and I'm no longer going to try to make you understand me. You don't understand me, great. Don't ever try to understand me ever again. Like, make it seem like now I'm this person that is just promoting ill woman behavior or unreachable standards that I'm trying to make women be amabedi per se, which is ridiculous and hilarious to me. This episode was just to address those episodes and to show good guys. I've been slacking. Oh gosh, like hey, I've been slacking and I'm gonna do so much better. I am back for life. Like I'm back. I'm taking this very seriously. I'm going to be very consistent. So be prepared to get sick of me. Be prepared to get sick of me. But I'm actually very excited. I'm very excited to continue on this little journey and to inform you guys a little bit more about like just life in general, intimacy especially, and just like being like a free-spirited girly that I am, and just normalizing being free-spirited and being misunderstood and being loud and being uncaring, as they say, when I actually probably care too much, and just being your own person. I want this podcast to be for people that are not ashamed of being themselves through and through. Don't give a fuck about what people are gonna say, because people are gonna talk regardless. So I'm excited to see what we have coming up. Yes, I will have guests, and yes, we will talk a lot about intimacy. That is the niche, and on the coming episodes I'll explain that even better. But I'm excited and I am back, and I'm pinning ham, eh? Although, unless something like what just happened in my life, like when I lost like a very close friend of mine, I kind of felt like there's no point, because it's over anyways. And then I was just like spiraling with those thoughts for a little bit, and then just was just like, what's the point of even doing anything? Because at the end of the day, it's Siafa, you know. And so death just has a way of triggering all deaths that have happened in your life. And then after that, I was just triggered with everybody that I've lost. And then it was just like March was the ghetto for me. March was like a horrible month for me. And then April, I used that month to just regroup and get back to myself and just like remember the things that I liked and that I enjoyed and stuff like that. So that's what happened. And then May, bengi paranje beng vila pajio, it was in 2013. So yes, but I feel like now that happened, moving forward, I will have provisions for things like that, like in case like we record ahead of time, in case come across a situation where I feel like I can't and I'm just like not in the right state of mind, I will always have an episode ready, like a backup episode sitting nje or something like that. So that I've made provision for that. I've done so much research and things that I want to talk about, topics that I feel that are important, and fun things that I want to do and incorporate to make this the Norrmcast and make it like my own thing. So yes, guys, ngiyabonga for your patience. Ngithanda kakhulu emakhaya. Look, I spoke too much. There was a lot.